This is domestic coverage on Top ACCOLADE News. We're starting with a focus on politics. The sole administrator of Rivers State, Vice Admiral Ibok-Ete Ibas, has approved the appointment of 11 new permanent secretaries. This was contained in a special government announcement issued Tuesday in Port Harcourt and signed by Acting Head of Service, Dr. Mrs. Iyangi Brown. According to the statement, the swearing-in ceremony will be conducted by the administrator on a date to be announced. Still in politics, the planned arraignment of suspended Kogi Central Senator Natasha Akpoti was stalled on Tuesday due to the nationwide strike by the Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria. The senator was expected to appear before an FCT High Court over criminal defamation charges filed by the federal government concerning statements she allegedly made against Senate President Godswill Akpabio and former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello. The charges stem from her comments on a live TV program and a private phone call where she accused both men of plotting her assassination and being involved in organ harvesting. Although the strike has since been suspended, a new court date is awaiting. Now in safety, amid raising concerns about prison breaks, the Controller General of Corrections, Sylvester Nwakuche, has ordered all zonal coordinators, state command controllers, and heads of training institutions to immediately secure custodial facilities or face severe consequences. The directive was issued during an emergency virtual strategy session aimed at reinforcing prison security ahead of national festivities. Nwakuche, in a statement by spokesperson Omar Abubakar, emphasized that complacency will no longer be tolerated, warning that any officer found guilty of negligence or collusion will be strictly sanctioned. He also announced immediate audit of all facilities, heightening surveillances, and the removal of weak links in custodial chain. This directive comes just weeks after a perimeter wall collapsed at Ilesha Custodial Center in Osun State, leading to the escape of 7 inmates, one of several such incidents in recent years. Still on safety, the National Emergency Management Agency has deployed teams across 15 high-risk states to step up flood awareness campaigns as devastating floods continue to wreak havoc in parts of Nigeria. This comes as the death toll from the May 23 flooding in Niger State raises to 160, with hundreds still missing. NEMA says many victims lived in gully-prone areas despite warning. While the federal government denies dam releases caused the disaster, officials blame unregulated construction and poor drainage. The League of Northern Democrats has called for compensation and resettlement of victims, while NEMA intensifies advocacy efforts in vulnerable states like Ekiti to avert further tragedy. More on safety, tragedy struck Yadoka village in Kabwa local government area of Kaduna State as a sand collapsed at a local block-making site, claiming 11 lives and left 7 others injured. Police spokesperson DSSP Mansa Hassan confirmed the incident, which occurred on Monday afternoon, stating that the victims were buried when the sand suddenly caved in while they were walking. The injured are receiving treatment at the village primary health center. Authorities say investigations are ongoing to determine the cause, as the state government and local council have been notified. The police have called for improved safety measures at construction and evacuation sites to prevent future disasters. Now on business, telecom operators in Nigeria, including MTN, Airtel, Globacom, and 9Mobile, are threatening to suspend USSD services to banks over what they describe as gross misinformation of customers about the new billing model. This follows a notice by banks stating that from June 3rd, USSD transaction charges will now be deducted from the mobile airtime as directed by Nigerian Communications Commission. But telecos under the Association of Licensed Telecom Operators of Nigeria say the move misrepresents a joint agreement involving the NCC, the central bank, banks, and telecos contingent on full settlement of the USSD debts by banks. Alton Chairman Engineer Benga Adebayo warned that continued distortion of the deal may force telecos to pull out of USSD support entirely, insisting it is not a compulsory service if banks won't honor their commitments. That is the domestic news update for now on Top ACCOLADE News. Do stay with us for more domestic updates and developments. I am Blessing Bassi.